I'ma keep that shit 100K. I'ma keep that shit 100K. Got a feeling I don't finish now, bro. I feel it in my marrow. I feel it in my bones.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Keem and K. I'm Keem, she's K, and today we'll be reacting to Joyner Lucas. And bear with me, I don't know how to say this. Ross
Cappuccino.
Cappuccioni?
Yeah,
Cappuccioni, Ross.
I don't know. I think I heard one song of his.
Joyner Lucas?
Yeah. Let's get right into it.
The video you're about to see is based on true events that took place in Detroit on June 6, 2007. Okay, I think... Alright, so since this is, I think it's this type of story, try to listen.
Listen and pay attention to the music video?
Oh, I think it's going to show a visual because I see him bloody.
Okay.
But it's going to be a visual, but try to listen for every...
Okay.
Let me see. Ross Cappuccino.
Is that a name?
I think.
Woke up at 7, my day seemed more than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and ride to school on my skateboard. New kid in class, I sat alone taking notes while the hoodlums were making jokes at the clothes that my mama paid for. Seemed like everyone was a part of some gang invasion. Tattoos at initiation, paroling some on probation. Soaking up the vibe as I study for information. Cause lately I've been deprived of a normal day. But today on my way to eat lunch, some kid approached me. He told me we should be cool if only he got to know me. Cause on the side of town I would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless and dangerous unless I'm some sort of gangster. I'm only safe with the police. He said his name was I dapped him up at the buses. Was kinda skeptic about him at first cause I didn't trust him. And the more I got to know him I couldn't.
So basically he took him in because he would need protection and shit, and he needs someone by his side. Everyone was making fun of him.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He was new to the school.
Yeah.
Or the POV we're saying he's new to the school, and what's it called?
Everybody's fucking with him.
Yeah, he was getting bullied, and he's saying, "Oh,
I'm gonna take him in."
Yeah, I think he gonna need protection from the hoodlums." He said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't tell what his motives were, hoping that he was sincere. Something told me let go, but the only thing on my mind was patience. Searching twice for a different life, I was tired of waiting. Plus me and had similar views and conversations infused with knowledge, mainly about school and college. That was my truth, but regardless, he was type cool when I was with him. Introduced him to my family, they were rocking with him. My mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish a sentence, he quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress that I got it under control. It's been 2 months since we met, it seems like we've gotten close. Some cat approached me and tried to beef with me, I just froze. And I see pounding and stomping homie rid out his clothes. Called me his brother and told me he got me to the fullest, even if that means bullets.
I guess that's what he meant.
No, he's protecting him. He said he got him.
Yeah, them niggas try to jump him out of nowhere though. What the fuck that came
I
from?
really hope this don't go the wrong way. Like
is it?
I feel like, okay, so he's obviously a black male.
Yeah.
And he's protecting him. How far of an extent is he gonna protect him to? Like, is he gonna die at the end with a police interaction? Because that's what I'm.
The dude, like the POV, he's white.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And if that guy's name is Ross, I feel like he's just. This whole video seems like a memorial to him. So is he gonna die? That's why it's gonna be so sad.
That's your prediction?
I feel like maybe he might die, like in a police interaction or something. Maybe
who's Ross? Oh, is he Ross? Is the POV
I don't know.
Ross?
I feel like maybe he is Ross because it seems like maybe he's telling the story about him. He's like, I introduced him to my family, you know, with friends and all that shit.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Police gangs, AKs, and choppers to their killers. That's the realest shit I ever witnessed. A few weeks later, my uncle sold me a Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plates and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally get it. And then he asked me for a ride around the block, some distance from where I was parking. Instantly, I knew that spot was sketchy. My mama would kill me. My intuition told me.
Why'd you say no?
The car don't have no registration or no license or nothing. He's the black man in the car. I feel like maybe I'm looking at the bad side of it.
Yeah. I know something bad gonna happen because at the start somebody was bloody.
Yeah.
Not got to. I knew it was wild, and plus I knew it had no business or place on that side of town. And I read about some chick who went lurking without a sound and got murked and a body found in the dirt with 1,000 rounds. It was worse than abandoned buildings, abandoned villas, and scammers and killers provoking gangsters. But maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I might be straight just as long as I pump the brakes and try not to think about it. Just trust I'll be fucking safe. And then I told him, let's go. Hop in. He dabbed me up and started telling jokes the whole ride there. Had me cracking up as we were getting closer. I felt funny. My stomach turned. And then he told me go left, make another turn, go right, and drive slow. As I looked, it was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight, nobody standing. And right when I pulled the car to the side, he said right here, sit still, turn the car off and chill. And I started to panic, he told me relax. Then he pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed. Then my light flashed in an instant. He inched to my driver door and I tried to lock it. I couldn't. He ripped me right out my seat and then grabbed the side of his jeans and then put out the shotty, and all I heard was a screech and he shot my arm into pieces. I'm thinking I must be dreaming. And another shot to my chest and my stomach squeezed and my breath and my lungs collapsed and I'm down on my fucking knees asking him why.
Why he do that? I thought he was a good.
I don't know. I don't know why did he
stood him up. He took him in for.
Why was he friends with him for so long?
We're only 3 minutes in though. There's a lot more to the story.
At me, I looked him dead in the eyes and he smashed my face with the barrel, knocked all my teeth to the sky. And I heard a sound of the shot. He cocked back. He pressed the hard against my head and blew my fucking top back. Boom. I'm still conscious, I'm breathing, I'm still moving, no clue as to why I'm not dead. All this blood that I'm losing, and I heard my car drive off. Then I looked up and seen the sun, and that was all that I saw. Then I heard my conscience tell me, get up, nigga, get up. You're losing blood, oh my. Don't fall asleep or you'll die. Stay awake and move as much as possible. There's no time. Find some help and try to yell.
Was it for the car?
Yeah, but there's no way he would kill someone over a fucking car. Are you serious?
Then a Honda, that little old ass Honda.
Are you serious? Like,
was it for the car?
He could have just. I mean, I'm not justifying nothing illegal, but like, the nigga could have just stole something. You know, stole something from someone else. But like, why kill a nigga?
Yeah, he didn't have to kill him for the car. If it was for the car.
Told his mom he would protect him and shit.
He did meet his mom.
That's crazy. He know where his family live and shit.
It's crazy.
Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Wake up, nigga. Wake up.
That's not it though, right? We had like 7 minutes.
Wait.
Yeah, we had like 3 minutes.
Joyner Lucas is black, right?
Yeah. That was him. He's playing the character.
Oh, okay. I forgot they said this was a true story. Okay. Sounds like, why is he playing a white boy?
Woke up at 7, my day was worse than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and down the stairs from the 8th floor. New kid in class, he sat alone taking notes while my niggas were making jokes at the clothes that his mama paid for.
This is the other dude, the dude that shot him POV.
Oh, he gave both POVs. Okay. I'm excited.
Family, but was cool with the local gangsters, tattoos, and some on parole and probation for breaking rules. That life was all I knew. All I wanted to do was cruise, smoke weed, and say fuck school. Wanted guidance, cause all my role models I would look up to was indicted the young dudes with no logic. I went to church to the pastor, said fuck you, now violent. And this gang that always looked out for me, vouched for me and adopted me, said they wanted to rock with me and I wanted to get down. Guess there was something missing, everything comes with a price. But there's only one condition, all you gotta do for initiation is kill an innocent victim and leave them there with no witnesses or no snitches. If you do that, you be down with the clique. And that's for life, so don't you ever think you're getting out of this shit. And I thought about it.
What kind of fucking thing is that? He said to get in the gang gotta kill an innocent victim.
Why? What does that have to relate to them?
I don't know. Don't you usually get jumped in, or you gotta kill an op?
Is it like to prove you're hard, like to prove you're about it? Or?
I guess to prove you can kill somebody without.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that was. Is that a thing? Is that I'm not?
I can't wait to see like his thoughts and shit. Like
I thought niggas just came together. Hey, we're friends, dude. Let's start a gang. You know what I mean?
And to think I was feeling bad for the nigga, to think the police was gonna kill him. Fuck him.
Up the vibe as I study for information, trying to choose my victim, plotting the weakest prey. But today on my way to eat lunch, I approached him and told him we should be cool if only I got to know him. Cause on his side of town, he would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless, and phony, unless he's some sort of gangster. He only saved with the police. He said his name was, I dapped him up at the buses. Was kinda skeptical about me at first cause he didn't trust me. Then the more he got to know me, he couldn't tell what my motives were, hoping that I was sincere. But little did he know I was trying to snake him and pop and break him. Just need the perfect opportunity, I'm tired of waiting. Had murder running through my head, I knew the death was coming. He introduced me to his family, I was jealous of him. His mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish her sentence, I quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress it. I got him to the fullest, even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs, and choppers till they kill us. I was lying to the fucking limits. Took advantage when he said he had that Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plates and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally kill him. And then I asked him for a ride around the block, some distance from where he was parking. Instantly I knew my chance was coming, I'm ready to drill him. Then he told me, let's go, hop in. I dapped him up and started telling jokes, the whole ride did. Had him cracking up as we were getting closer. He felt funny, I think he knew something was coming. That look he had was enough to tell me, but fuck it, go right and drive slow. As he looked, it was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight, and nobody standing. And right when he pulled the car to the side, I said right here, sit still, turn the car off and chill. Then he started to panic, I told him relax. Then I pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed.
Nah, what's it called? Taking the keys out of my ignition and walking out is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I would be skeptical as fuck.
At first, when we were seeing a white guy's point of view and he was taking the keys out, I thought maybe it was like a, because there was a house in the back. I thought maybe it was like a drug interaction or some shit, and then he was gonna get caught up in drugs and go to jail or some shit. But I thought that's how it was gonna go. I had no clue that nigga was gonna turn on him.
Yeah, but a bro taking the ignition, I think that's crazy.
Seen his light flash in an instant, I inched to his driver door. Then he tried to lock it, he couldn't. I ripped him right out of the seat and then grabbed his side of my jeans and then put out the shotty. I cocked it twice till he screamed and then shot his arm into pieces. I'm watching his blood leaking and another shot to his chest. Seen his stomach squeezing his breath and his lungs collapsing. He down to his fucking knees asking me why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes and I smashed his face with the barrel, knocked all his teeth to the sky. And then sound of the shot, he cocked back. I pressed the hard against his head and blew his fucking top back. Fucking car. Fuck.
Oh, he put the gun down on his
fingerprint.
Fuck. Hey, get the fuck out my way, you faggot. Fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck, come on. Come on, pick up. Come on. Hey.
Yo, why did you say that?
Hey, yo, I did it. I killed him. Yo, I had that nigga screaming. I just fucking blood everywhere. Don't talk too much over the phone. Meet me at the spot. Alright, one. 6G.
That boy bragging crazy. He's
Is it like a part 2 this or?
Oh, that was it.
There's no part 2. It's just.
That's the end. I'm gonna know.
You can't trust nobody.
I think that's the one. You can't trust nobody out this bitch, bro.
On his side, it looked like he was so genuine. I was like, oh, okay, he's taking in like the. You know, he's a white boy in a black school. He's taking him in, protecting him.
Because he said he gonna need protection around this type of area.
Yeah, he said, okay, he's taking him in. That's so nice. He meet his family, you know.
Met his mom. Told his mom he'd protect him with his life. And then killed him.
He said he was lying his ass off.
Yeah, he was lying to the limit. Spirit's a demon. That for a gang, though? Like,
how do you look someone's mom in her eyes and then take their kid?
Take their kid's life.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but I thought you meant like rape, like
no.
that type of thing. Yeah, but yeah, that's still.
We gotta do more stuff. Why have we never did any of those stories? That's crazy.
Yeah,
is everything a story?
Jonah got a lot of them, but he do got hype songs too.
No, we gotta do more stories. That was so. That was such a good. Like that could be a movie, to be honest.
It could be. That's what I'm saying. That could be a cool ass movie. You show both perspectives.
Yeah.
But did Ross die? Ross died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
This was true.
It's based on a true story. All to be in a fucking gang.
But we should look up the story or something, because he left the gun there with his fingerprints on it. So I'm guessing he didn't get very far in the fucking gang. He probably went to jail.
Like, oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna all that to be in a gang and go to jail?
Yeah, like why?
I'll never understand it. That's why I started my own gang. A bunch of positive people.
Okay. I thought you were going to say some dumb shit.
Like what?
So I started my own gang. The Keemers or some shit. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Let us know in the comments how you thought the story was gonna go. So
and do you guys want more Joyner Lucas? Less Joyner Lucas? Let us know.
Yeah, because I'll definitely do more of him. To get us to 10K, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and send this video to a friend. We love you guys so much.
Yeah.
Bye. Ah.
Yeah.